Hey Tiger Rock members, what we want to do today for you is for our white belts, we want to lay out the 5 basic stances. This is what a white belt earns the very first stripe, which is your green stripe on your belt. So Mr. McGee is going to go and demonstrate those as I talk you through them. The first stance is an attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Toes are together, hands are flat by his side. He's breathing and blinking in this position. Very militaristic stance. It's called listening position number 3 also, because we want the students to listen while they're in this attention stance. Stance number 2 is a chumbi stance. In this stance, he takes his feet shoulder width apart, makes a nice tight fist with his hands, rolls them once, twice, thumbs go on the outside, and he puts his hands right out in front of where his belt would be if he had a belt on. Again, chumbi stance, feet shoulder width apart, hands make a circle right out in front of his belt. Back to attention stance.
Yes, sir.
And chumbi.
Yes, sir.
Now he's going to take his feet twice as wide as his shoulders into a sitting stance. Feet stay facing the same direction, and he sinks down into the stance. 50% of his weight on each leg. We call it a sitting stance. Pretty easy to remember because it's like he's sitting down. Stance number 4 is a front stance. So he goes back to chumbi.
Yes, sir.
Here his feet are shoulder width apart. He takes one leg and keeps it shoulder width as he steps out into that stance. Hands into a guard position. Most of the weight is on his front leg. The back foot is slightly off at an angle, not completely straight forward. That's just a tight stretch for the back of the calf. Again, front stance, steps it out about 4 foot lengths, and the weight is on the front leg. He can step back, right front stance. So again,
Yes,
the
sir.
right front stance would be with his right leg forward. Then he makes a back stance. The 5th of the stances, the feet make the letter L. Most of the weight is on the back leg. Again, hands in a guard position. And his weight is mainly on the back leg, 70%, about 30% on the front leg. Easily able to pick the front leg up and kick with it, strike with it. And this is the stance that we spar out of. So as they go up to green belt level, this is our sparring stance. Again, real quick synopsis of the 5 stances. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Chumbi stance.
Yes, sir.
Sitting stance.
Yes, sir.
Front stance.
Yes, sir.
And a back stance.
Yes, sir.
Have fun with your training and look forward to putting that first stripe on our white belts.